Hello, my name is Dexter Pitts. I'm here today to talk to you about why you should not attend ITT Tech schools for higher education. My purpose is being here to help you understand that ITT Tech is not a good place to go to school for higher education. Look, let's be honest. The ITT Tech commercials, they look very promising, but you have better options available to go to school. The first reason I'd like to talk to you about why you should not attend ITT Tech is because of their academics, which are seriously lacking, might I say. ITT Tech does not have proper equipment. The books are very bad, have a lot of grammatical errors and punctuation errors, and the LRC, which is known as the Learning Resource Center, is where students can go to type papers. And they have 10 computers in their tops, and there's thousands of students that go to the school. So there's no time for students to get in. And all the equipment is old and outdated. And this is supposed to be a technical school, they say. And they say you get a lot of hands-on training. I personally have not had that much hands-on training. And I'd also like to talk about why at ITT Tech is it that the teachers give out the answers to the test before the test is given. This has happened to me on numerous occasions. And I am a person with a lot of integrity. And I could not continue going to the school knowing that there were people receiving degrees from here that were being given answers to the test. And that's another reason I decided to leave. And ITT Tech does not enforce the academic standards. Punctuation and grammar are a big problem with this school because I've read over many papers that people have gotten and that were turned in for A's and B's, and their punctuation and grammar was atrocious, absolutely horrible. And I also like to talk about ITT Tech and plagiarism. Plagiarism is a big deal in any school, but at ITT Tech, it seems like it's absolutely not a problem. I cannot tell you how many times I have probably accidentally plagiarized, but I was never penalized for it. They don't enforce APA, MLA, or Chicago Tribune style of writing. Next, I'd like to talk to you about ITT Tech's reputation. Let's be honest, I've talked to many people and they ask me where I used to go to school. I would tell them ITT Tech and they would laugh at me. They would ask me, why don't you go to a real school or get a real education? I didn't know what to say at the time, but now at the time I do know what to say. And because ITT Tech's reputation in the educational world, if you see it, look at the bottom of the ITT Tech commercial, it says credits earned not likely to transfer. Most colleges will not accept ITT Tech's credits because of ITT Tech's reputation on academics and their accreditation. ITT Tech is accredited by ACICS, American College Independent Schools, which is a national accreditation. Most major colleges are regionally accredited by one of the 6 accrediting bodies, which ITT Tech is not accredited by. So that counts as a strike against ITT Tech again. And me, I'm trying to work in law enforcement to become a police officer. Most law enforcement nowadays require their officers to have at least 60 college hours of school from an accredited university. But I've applied to many organizations and they told me that they would not accept my degree from ITT Tech because ITT Tech is not properly accredited. And another reason, a very important reason we should all look at into attending school is cost. What I'm going to do now is give you a few stats on average school cost. And I got these statistics from the Department of Education. For an associate's degree from a 2-year public institution, you could look to spend around $6,492 for tuition. At a private school, for a 2-year associate's degree, you could look at it spending about $21,170. At ITT Tech, however, if you want to earn your associate's degree through them, you would have to look at paying about $40,000. That's almost double a private or public institution. Now let's look at a four-year program. A bachelor's degree from a public institution will cost you approximately $12,008. And if you look at that from a private school institution for a 4-year bachelor's degree, you could look to spend about $27,317. Now, let's examine ITT Tech. I did my paperwork from the last quarter I was there a few months ago, and my tuition rate was going to be $85,000 for a 4-year degree. With $85,000, I could have gone to Harvard or Yale and pursued a bachelor's degree. That is absolutely ridiculous. And you should not even say ITT Tech and Yale or Harvard in the same sentence when you're talking about education. So in closing, I don't want you to be fooled by ITT Tech's commercials about how they say they can make your life better, make a difference. And let's be honest, I mean, you should never go to school based on what you see in a commercial. Get out, ask questions, do your research. Because if you're going to pay $80,000 for a degree and you're going to go in debt receiving an education, please, I'm begging you, please make sure that you're getting it from an accredited school, and a school that's going to pay dividends for you in the end, and a school that's going to give you the education and tools you need to survive and make it, and help you earn the pay that you could need in order to pay off your school debts. And I've heard many people say a degree is a degree, it does not matter. That is absolutely false. It does matter. You don't want an $80,000 piece of paper that means nothing to nobody. You want a degree that speaks something that people will look at and respect. My name is Dexter Pitts, and thank you for tuning in.